Hi, this Java tutorial created earlier. In this Java system information, I've used the alert box syntax to generate as follows. So the first one is the resolution of my screen right there. Okay, so if I have to show you the resolution, let me just show you guys the resolution of my screen. And right here is the screen resolution. You can see it is 1366 by 768. So just close that and take you back to my Java program. Okay, back to my Java program. You've seen my resolution right there. So the next thing is the version. Okay, all of these were developed using the alert syntax box, and the events that I use is the click events. And right underneath here I've also used the alert syntax right there, but in there I also incorporated the prompt. That is the prompt right there. And if I decide to enter, let's say I enter age there, click on OK, the next thing that comes out is the confirmation box right there. Click on OK, and that is just the whole program. So let's run it again. If I run it again, there it is. Okay, so what I would do now is just to take you guys straight. Okay, I will start by defining my table. So I want to put everything in a table. Alright, and I'll follow that with table row. Okay, and those are the attributes for my table row right there. So what I would do now next is just to close this very table. So I will now save this and just run it so that you guys see what will happen. So that's just those few lines of code is just for the system information. So that's the first part of the table. So let me start another table and just say BR coming down here and so the table. Okay, and sorry about that, let's correct that. That's it right there. And that is, I have my second table and the role of the table. So I was let me put center right there because I want every content centered. Okay, so I will now add h1 for the text content. I'll enter in there. So the text content I want out is a JavaScript information system right there, and the color is going to be white. This is the size of the text. Okay, and I've also drawn an horizontal line across, and the color of the line is black. So let me just save that and you see how it looks. Yeah, you see that. So the next thing I'll do now is just to enter my form name. Let's come here, let's say form, and the name of the form, maybe I should call it sys_info. Okay, that's fine, system information. All right, so and I need to get some input in input. Okay, an input type in this case is going to be equals button there. Okay, so input type is button. Now I've actually speed it up. So now I have 3 buttons right there, and these are the text content on each of those buttons. I will now write another lines of code. These very lines of code will have this function known as resolution, and here at the size of my button right there, the size of the font, and I've just kind of like customize the button just to make it look a little bit round right there. Okay, so what I would do next is just to write a function right here. So underneath here I will have, let's go for script. I have my JavaScript right there. Close that. I can just copy that and paste it underneath and close it right here. Alright, so in here that's where I would start my very first function. So the first function in this scale is called resolution. Alright, that's it right there. Resolution is there. Good. Okay, all I want the resolution to do now, let me take this up, is to just alert. So I'll say document dot system info semicolon, let's say alert, alert. I just say what, or we can just say show screen resolution. Okay, that's fine. Show screen resolution there. So close that and use the sign plus and followed by the function screen dot width right there. Then we continue and say that's I now need, that's the width, and I need the screen dot height. I want the double click on that, and that is that. So close that and enter your semicolon. Now close that function. So that's my very function right there. Underneath here, maybe I should close, let's close the table row and close the table as well. Yeah, that's that done. So we need to close it. Okay, so let's see if this will work. So save and let's run this program and see what will happen. Okay, that seems a little bit too big. If I click on resolution, that's what you get. That's the screen resolution for my system. I think you guys should be able to confirm that if I sort of like click on my system. Let's close that, bring this down, right click, screen resolution. That's it right there. That's my screen resolution. Okay, let's close that. So that's correct. And let's go back into Java right there. So the next thing I'll do now is just to enter the rest of the functions, so I can just speed this up. Alright, so the rest of the function is just to find the version and what events that was used. So let's save that and click on run. That's the version, and the event used is the click event. You see that? If I check this and accept that, what will happen is I won't be able to do anything with any of these buttons anymore. So let's close that. So what I will do now is I will just copy all of the text content in there, paste it right here, save it, run the program, and that is what you get. So what I just need to do is to reduce this text right here. Okay, let's go back into the program and change the text content here as well. That's it, 130 for all, save. Let's run it one more time and see. Okay guys, that looks a little bit much better, so I will settle for that. And that is how you create a system info message box in JavaScript. So now that the buttons are better than what it was, so let me just show you guys what it's all about. These buttons, these three buttons up here, are just alert buttons, and these ones I've actually also used the function alert. I haven't actually made any changes to these very buttons. Okay, but this one, this question, I've used alert. I also use prompt. This is the prompt right there, and I've also used confirm. Right, so I've confirmed nothing, so I'll just click on OK. So let me take you straight into the codes. We'll close that. So right here, this second part of my table right here, you will see where I've used the alert right there. I ended the first session of this function question there. This second part of it is the same with the very first one up here. I really don't need those, but I might use those ones for something else. Okay, but here I have alert. That's the function there. I've used function prompt, and I've also used another confirm right here. You see the three sort of like messaging functions within JavaScript has been used. So 1, 2, and 3. So what's up, dude? How old are you? Okay, you must be old enough to vote. That's right, you see. So if I run it, you'll see. If I enter any number in there, you see what will happen. So let's run it again. Okay, if I go to the question, what's up, dude? How old are you? Maybe 23. Click on OK. Alright, that's right. That's it. You see 23 right there. So that's how the prompt or the alert prompt and confirm works in JavaScript. So with this brief tutorial, I'm just going to call it the end of this session, and I'll say bye for now.